What the fuck?
Sorry, there was a twitch in my nose. I'm sorry. Welcome.
So we tried recording.
Welcome to Barbie's bitch house.
Welcome to Barbie's bitch house. Last time
someone is like, so high right now.
Someone was in the kitchen.
She ate some cereal and she wanted to eat his cereal. And
oh, gross. Are you
it.
calling his nutsack cereal? You're calling his nutsack cereal. Oh, that's the brown balls. It's Laurent's balls. I knew it.
Okay, all along. We moved on to a next chapter. Why does it look like a vagina? It's not. But it's a piece of bread.
I thought that was like a peanut. Like halfway.
Wait, is that a fucking cucumber?
It is a cucumber. It's supposed to be.
Anyway, so we move on to, this chapter is called Laurent.
Oh, he's gonna jerk off.
And that, my friends, is an example of how great our God's love is for us. Oh, shit.
This feels like season 5 all over again.
We are not worthy of his grace, and yet, time and time again, he washes away our sins with his blood. Robert says, closing the leather-bound notebook atop the podium. I sit on the wooden chair on stage beside him. Sorry. We take turns delivering the sermon. One week it's Robert's, the next it's mine. It's not a typical arrangement. When the parish hired us many years ago, they thought it would be a good way to get us settled into our roles. It turns out that the congregation loves the switch up for our delivery styles, and having 2 priests instead of 1. No one has asked one of us to move churches or step down, and Robert and I can't complain. Especially me.
Huh?
He says especially me.
Especially.
I could watch Robert speak for the rest of my days, the way his dark eyes narrow in an invisible point at the back of the congregation, his strong and delicate hand tense around his notes, his side profile illuminated by the stage lights. I think Laurent wants to fuck Robert.
I think I want to fuck Laurent.
What a turn of events.
What a turn of a page that he's gripping with his strong, manly hands. I'm afraid my eyes look like fucking pink eye.
No, they don't.
They don't look red?
They don't look at all. Like, I'm being so dead ass. Open the window. Yeah.
I mean, I see a little bit of redness.
But it's not, like, really red, though.
Yeah. Holy fuck, man.
What?
These are good. Them edibles at that store I like. I can't say the store name for privacy purposes, but it's a really good store.
It's a really good store. Whenever it's my turn to speak, though, I revel in the knowledge that Robert sits where I am now, watching me. And sometimes I like to imagine the same thoughts I ever rush through him at the sight of me. Now let us stand and sing, Holy God, we praise thy name. The congregation noisily gets to their feet, breaking me out of my trance. 90% of our patrons are widowed women above the age of 60. We hear the whispers at the monthly potlucks. They're here for one reason and one reason alone, and it's not to share knitting secrets.
It's to get fucked.
It doesn't matter that we're betrothed to God in the ages of some of their grandsons. These women like their young masculine eye candy. I don't blame them. Hell, they're here for the same reason I am. Damn. I think he wants Lord. I rise, belting out the notes. I could sing in my sleep.
No, my fucking hand got stuck in your Pringles can.
Leaving Robert. I thought you didn't fucking want one.
I think I want to try it. Why is that really good? What the fuck?
They're so good.
Oh my god, I fucking like these. I thought I hated these.
I like how you're like, oh my god, this is good.
I didn't mean another one.
I say I'm gonna save the rest for like later when I go to my class, but in the fucking art room.
Holy fuck.
Oh, they're good. Anyway, the congregation. Wait, fuck! I'm on the wrong page.
These are delicious. Okay.
He closes his eyes as if the congregation's voice tucks him into an ethereal hug. He's the real deal, unlike me, who's faking it most of the time. He's always been that way. In seminary school, I was in awe of him, even more so than I am now. He didn't have any questions, only answers. It felt like God spoke to him like his closest confidant. I was jealous at first. Why him and not me? But I quickly learned that jealousy wasn't that at all. I didn't want to be him, I just wanted him. All of him. Oh, God.
This is Twilighty.
I know. I came to seminary school to find my purpose. Life was always fun, always easy, but there was something missing. My uncle had been a priest, and my family spoke of him with the most esteemed honor. I was 19 with no direction. I thought I'd fuck around at seminary school and find out if the Catholic Church had all the answers they always proclaimed to have.
We should do a season where we read Twilight fanfiction.
Oh, fuck yeah. We need to do the next season that we made anyway.
I just broke this chip with my vagina.
And there was nothing you could do. Emily described last night an attempt to find my purpose. I was lost, just like her searching for something, and boy did I find it. If only I knew the god of my attention would stir more in me than I ever thought possible. The celibacy thing actually wasn't an issue. I'd had my fair share of pussy in my early years. Ew. I hate that. And it always disappointed me. Oh.
The way you said pussy sounds like a creepy 50-year-old man at a gas station.
Teddy is wet like
It's wet like pussy. No, the way you said it sounds like a 50-year-old sex offender at a gas station. You're like, pussy. I had some pussy.
It was so meaningless, so fast, missing something entirely. Those few nights with Robert, with just my hand, his labored breaths in my mind, did more for me than any of my previous sexual experiences. Of course, something was missing, always something missing. You know what I'm thinking of right now? I'm imagining, okay, so like how they're all gonna like be together, right? Mm-hmm. I think Laurent's gonna want to sleep with Robert, and I think Robert's gonna sleep with Emily.
I think they're all three gonna have an orgy, definitely.
Maybe. I think Laurent wants him though more than her.
I feel like first
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he's kind of the middleman.
First, I feel like we're gonna get like a vegetable masturbation scene first, and then I think we'll get into that later. That's just what I think is going to happen.
Anyway, the song ends and I snap myself out of my thoughts. I'll need to return to my quarters and take care of myself before lunch. I thank God daily for my strong hand and healthy imagination. Oh God, he's hard at the fucking congregation.
I fucking knew he was going to go beat his shit. I literally guessed that, and I said he's going to jerk off.
Priests aren't supposed to jack themselves off, I know.
I told you.
But I have a looser interpretation of the Bible. Why would God give me these needs if I shouldn't act on them? It's not like it's hurting anyone.
I use my Leviticus 5,000 to get that shit taken care of every night.
Sometimes when I'm stroking myself and Robert's face comes to mind, it's like a God sent it to me himself. My self-pleasure isn't as frequent as I'd like. The walls are thin, but I couldn't control myself after talking to Emily last night. After she left the kitchen, I wobbled back to my room. So maybe he likes both.
I was getting, like, really fertile and horny until he started wobbling. Motherfucker.
And still he is. You just imagine him.
I'm not like, okay, Club Penguin.
Hard and throbbing. Thankful that our conversation didn't last longer, so my inappropriate thoughts didn't take hold of me. Her plump lips, her wide eyes, her breast pushing against her thin sleeve t-shirt.
I sound like fucking Peppermint Patty from Charlie Brown.
It had all been too much, and then when she opened her mouth, god damn it, she was funny. And talking to her felt easy. She was nervous and flustered in my presence. Something I'm used to from the older women here, but never with someone who looks like her, who smells and sounds like her. Ew. Why are you sniffing her?
Ew.
He's like, you smell good. I'm like,
It's like, you smell like sunshine dust.
I'm trying to see what time it is. Because I think that yeah, I knew that. Okay, my car's off. The time is off.
Oh.
Because it says it's 1 o'clock on my car, but it's like 12 o'clock.
Okay, so we plan time.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh my God.
It was a relief.
Maddie, shut your hole. You're burping too much.
I'm sorry.
Wait, also, why were we burping a lot like the last 2 episodes we did?
I don't know.
When we ate Pepsi.
One, I praise the Lord for that, and then after all these years of wanking to Robert,
Ew.
a fresh face came to mind. So he's just been jacking his shit to his friend for years?
That's kind of disgusting, and I kind of love it.
Instead of imagining myself taking his dick in my mouth.
Ew.
His warm cum running down my fucking throat.
That made me feel fucking sick.
I imagined myself with my face between her breasts, suffocating me as I pumped in and out of her sweet and tight cunt.
That is like the worst line that has ever existed. That is like, none of those words are in the Bible.
None of those words is in the Bible, Grace. I'd come fast and thought it could hold me off for a few days. Maybe my obsession with Robert was satiated. But nope, all it took was one look from him this morning as he stumbled out of his room across from mine, his hair a mess and his eyes half hooded. God, I wanted to push him back into his room and kiss the sleep off his face. That's so weird.
You know, sometimes I listen to this and I'm afraid my parents hear me listening to it and they hear the shit we say on here.
Do they?
I don't know. I turn it off whenever they're near. I pause that shit.
You pause?
Until they go away and I'm like, okay, we're safe. And also, they'll recognize my voice, so they'll think I'm just saying that to you. They just think it's a phone call.
Go in peace to love and serve the Lord, Robert says, the congregation responding with an amen. He turns to me. Could you tell I made half that shit up on the spot? He whispers, leaning in. Not at all, dear boy. Why did you say that?
Imagine if I, snuck out and I played these audios. That's like some Disney shit. I would sneak out.
I say, gently slapping his chin. Ew, something
Ew.
with something else. I never miss an opportunity to touch his skin after 15 years of pining for this man. I might be so far into my delusion, but sometimes I swear my touch elicits a visceral response from him even as he tries to hide it. We make our way off the stage, outside the pews, into the chapel doors to say goodbye to our patrons. The women stall, chatting with other big-hatted ladies until we're all at our post at the entrance. We barely get a second to breathe before they line up, ready to shake our hands and banter. Thank you for coming, I say as grabbing Miss Gardenia's wrinkled hand. I'll never miss a Sunday service. Might I mention that you boys look rather frail? I heard you lost your cook. How about I come over sometime this week and cook you a proper dinner? That is kind of you, but we actually just hired a new cook. As if sent by angels, I catch a glimpse of Emily's glossy brown hair poking behind the Isle of Grays. And here she is, I say, stepping aside to catch Emily's eyes. Sorry, she mouths to the woman, staring her down as she scoots past to get closer to me. She stands just inches away, her earthy and lavender smell pulling me in. Her eyes dart and she tucks a strand of hair behind her ears before reaching up on her tiptoes so I can hear her soft words. I'm sorry, I was just going to wait until you both were finished. Lunch is ready. I didn't know when to have it ready or when you two normally eat. It's soup, so it'll probably get cold, but I can always heat it up for you. Nerves radiate from her words. It occurs to me that no one has filled her in on her schedule or given her any orientation. I feel like a dick. Good conclusion. I reach out, grabbing her upper arm. It's okay, we'll be there in just a moment. You've timed it perfectly. I smiled at her and watched as bright color warms her cheeks. She's so responsive to my words. Blood rushes to my groin. Oh, God. And I angle my legs and pull away from her.
Ew, what the fuck?
Okay, great, she says as her eyes shift to Robert next to me. I watch as he detaches from his conversation with Miss Fran, his eyes catching hers in a thick stare. Emily's cheeks redden even more before she pushes back through the crowd and disappears. I study Robert, now back to his conversation. Maybe I'm reading him wrong. Maybe he senses something between Emily and me and is wary of what's to come. I can't be sure, but something was in that look he gave her. His hands clench at his side, his veins thick. What?
I thought he was going to detach his dick when it said detaching. I was like, oh shit, he's a robot.
It says, oh, Father Laurent, I have something for you. Miss Manitez grabs my attention, popping in front of me with a baby blue knitted pile in her hands. The weather is starting to chill, and I didn't want you to catch a cold all the way up in this hill. I grabbed the fabric from her, bringing it up to my line of vision and straightening it out. It's a beautiful sweater, perfectly knitted with a yellow duck in the middle. Odd choice, but I can't deny that it is very much me. Oh, Barbara Manitez, you are the one for me, I exclaim, wrapping the old woman into a friendly hug. She giggles like a schoolgirl, blushing and barely able to form a sentence before she scampers off.
What a creepy bitch.
All the old ladies want to fuck them, is what we're getting.
Ew.
He literally described that earlier.
Yeah, he does.
I was like, he literally described that. Robert leans over once she leaves. You can't be talking to these women like that. You're encouraging them, he scolds.
I forgot I put a fucking Skittle gummy in this Gatorade, and I just got a nasty surprise. I thought that was a fucking booger. I almost got fucking sick all in this car.
Not my fucking car.
Not my fucking car.
Aging them, he scolds. I love it when I get him angry. His furrowed brows, his serious eyes. God, it sends a jolt through my body. I hold up the sweater with a shit-eating grin. You're just jealous that no one is knitting you a sweater. He examines it. Yeah, I'm so jealous. Burn. He says with an eye roll. The sanctuary is empty now, and now Robert and I start to close.
Robert and I start to fuck? Finally!
Sorry.
There's a goose! There's another one in the trenches!
Is there?
Yeah, its little neck popped out.
No, that's because I've only seen the one. The way you you're like a kid on a goddamn school bus.
It's a goose!
It's a goose!
It popped its head out again. It's fucking with me, Maddie. It's trying to make me sound crazy. I saw it. There it is. There, look. There's the fucking goose.
I see it.
Thank God.
I think I see it.
I thought you were going to think I was crazy. We're getting a noise complaint from the parking lot. Which is fucking hard to have that happen.
Oh, okay. He examines it. Yeah, so jealous. He says with an eye roll.
That was crazy. I think that's going to be one of my favorite moments.
The sanctuary is empty now, and Robert and I start to close the large 10-foot wooden doors before we shut them completely. A frail voice sounds behind us. I don't think you want me trapped in here with you boys. I startle, turning to meet the old woman dressed in a dark cloak.
That one's strutting.
A large boy.
Why is it strutting?
It's upon her crooked nose. And she smiles up at me with a gaped tooth grin. My heart hammers in my chest and I'm unable to find words. Luckily, Robert finds his first. I'm so sorry, ma'am. We didn't realize anyone else was in here with us. She waves a frail hand in dismissal. No bother. I have a way of sneaking around to get the best views. She looks us up and down without knowing a smile. I stall, wondering what she's implying. I don't think we've had the pleasure. I'm Father Laurent. I extend my hand. She eyes my offering, but returns her gaze to my eyes. I know who you are. She looks at Robert. I know who you both are. Probably better than you know yourselves. Robert and I exchange a look. We've had our... Is this the fucking witch that's going to turn them into fruit? Anyway.
Oh my god, yes, probably.
We've had our fair share of patrons losing their marbles right before our eyes. Robert clears his throat and steps forward. Can I give you a ride home, ma'am? She laughs, a screeching sound. I can take care of myself.
Oh god, Maddie.
You two, though, you both need some help. Stop talking about the goose!
The goose walked under the hill, and that means she's gonna fuck him? Because they're out of sight, so it's censored.
Yep, definitely lost her marbles. I nod and smile. All right, ma'am. Thanks so much for the coming. Hope to see you next week. I open the door enough for her to exit. She walks past us through the now cleared entryway. Robert and I exchange an eye roll and a smile. When I return my gaze to the woman, I startle. She stands right before me, eyes glued to mine. Tonight is the harvest moon, where spirits come to play. All that is hidden will be brought to light. You two need a transformation. It's up to you both to define the true fruits of your soul. She pulls the tail of her cloak around her, turning in a dramatic fashion before scurrying down the walkway away from the church. What the fuck? Robert says, slowly turning to me with a laugh. This is what I'm talking about, Laurent. We can't encourage these women. Some of them are just seconds away from losing their minds. My heart beats in my chest, and I don't take my eyes off the woman as she grows smaller and winds down the hill. Robert's casual words pull me back into the moment. I'm not one to scare easily, but something about that woman spooked the crap out of me. I part my lips. Barbara Manitez is a saint. It reminds me of my Nan. I hope your Nan didn't want to fuck you because of Miss Manitez definitely wants to fuck you.
I hope your Nan didn't want to fuck you is crazy word.
Fuck, I definitely need to jerk myself before lunch. Watching Robert's lips curl around the syllables I've dreamed about him moaning into my ear. It's too much. I shake my head, searching for a response that masks my emotions. I jog in front of him, turning to him as I pull the duck sweater over my head.
Sorry.
You might have a point. This duck sweater is rather sexy. Boo! He shouts, cupping his mouth with his hands.
If a goose comes in, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Come on. This doesn't do it for you, I spin slowly. He runs up to me and pushes me. Yeah, you wish. I chuckle, biting my tongue because fuck yeah, I absolutely fucking wish.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, I want you so bad. Ah!
He's like, I want you. Okay, let's do this chapter as well.
Oh, okay.
You sound like Timmy Turner.
Well, I'm like tired of reading now. Do you want to read?
I'll let you guess.
What? My mom sent me a message.
Okay, temporary break.
My dog just threw my blanket in the floor.
Why does your mom talk like a hick?
She grew up in the fucking
This
South.
here blanket! That's my mom. That's my impression of your mother. Why am I bullying your mother this season?
I want to listen back to the part where you go, Goose! Because I just want to hear that in all its entirety.
I want to hear that whole thing too.
You fucking lost it. All of a sudden I'm reading, you just go, Goose! Like at the top of your fucking lungs.
I saw a goose and I got excited.
and then you were like, he's fucking with me. He's fucking with me.
I kind of forgot the whole specifics of it. I just remember little bits. When I got into this car, I was a sane person. I'm barely sentient right now.
Oh, is there any more?
No, I ate them all.
Okay, I'll shove it back in the pussy then.
No, this is so funny because these episodes we recorded right now, you can slowly hear my descent into madness. Because I was like I was kind of high, and now I'm like, oh, we're in the trenches.
We're in the trenches.
We're in the trenches.
Trenches.
Trenches. This sounds like a shitty drag name.
Okay, we're on chapter, I think, 6, Robert.
Yes.
Sometimes in the dead of night, the quietness of the countryside is too loud. I toss and turn, the bellowing of frogs, the wind whooshing through the trees, and the creaks of the old floorboards as all of it melts together to prevent me from any sort of sleep.
You should read it. You like shut the fuck up. No, I should like say the words and you wait. No, you read and then I say the dialogue. So it's like teamwork. Maddie when she doesn't want to do whatever I just said. I just think it'd be funny because I'm high off my ass.
It becomes too much and I jump to my feet, heading toward the kitchen and searching through the cupboards. What?
Cupboards.
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 I'm usually an excellent sleeper. Not even a tornado could wake me. But
wait, say cupboards.
Cupboards.
Okay, good.
Okay. Can wake me, but this time is different because she's sleeping in the room down the hall. He's gonna all over it. Anyway, I thought hiring a new cook would give me time to focus on the Lord's word, but ever since Emily showed up at my office door 2 days ago, I've been more distracted than a teenager shopping with his mom at a lingerie store.
Why would you shop with your mom at a lingerie store? I mean, a Victoria's Secret.
Why are you with your mom? Like, I mean, I guess I understand, like, if your mom was gonna, like, I guess go there, and I guess you're just there because you're, a young kid?
Yeah.
But, like, why?
If it's, like, an underwear store, I get that. Like, in the mall. Where it's, like, for women, like, there's underwear and, like, bras and stuff and other things.
But, like, lingerie?
Yeah, lingerie. I don't know if they would have those in a regular underwear store, would they?
Probably.
I feel like they would.
I don't know.
But it would be, like...
No, the only thing I can think of that comes to mind is, like, Victoria's Secret. You know, that place is riddled with lingerie everywhere. Mm-hmm. So... Anyway.
When you were little, did you ever, like, cup the boobs of the mannequins in the store?
No.
Me neither.
I told you, though, like, the few times I've even been to Victoria's Secret, I had to have a special bra made for me that I had to pick up in store.
This is literally the tangent I was talking to you about the other day. But I talked about your bra for 5 minutes. You're like, oh, shit. No, we've heard the story. Goose! Oh, she looked at me.
Oh my god.
I'm your biggest fan, Mrs. Goose.
How do you know it's a miss? I'm pretty sure that's probably the male if the other one's in the water.
It has a vagina.
How do you know that?
I can see it.
Okay.
I can see goose vaginas. There's another fucking goose. How many? Are those the two ones that were over there, or are they new girls?
Yes, because there's like a little water thing down there. I bet you they walked in.
Or are they like the new girls in the soap opera?
I don't think so. I think there's only 2.
I think they're the new girls in this town.
Oh my god, look, there's another.
That is the second one I pointed out.
I just saw it.
That's a different one. That one's like that one, and then that one's the man. No. That one's the gay twink stalking him because she found him on Grindr. And so that goose is like stalking over there. See, she's like, oh, I'm going to get his ass. And then that goose is like, la, la, la. That goose is Rachel Tice, but if Rachel Tice was a straight man. That one is the gay twink that goes on Grindr. and looks through the bushes and says, I gotta wait for the opportune moment.
There's something about her. Her smell.
I know he has a wife and kids. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Her nervous laugh and the way her eyes dart whenever I focus my attention on her. It all elicits a visceral reaction from me. I make her nervous. It's obvious. She's conventionally attractive. Long, brown hair, unblemished skin, a sprinkle of freckles, and a curtain of bangs right above her chocolate brown eyes. Any man would take notice of her. Except I'm not any man. I'm a man of God. Plenty of beautiful women have been in my presence without heightening my blood pressure to a single degree. But there's something different about her, something I can't name.
Horniness.
And then there's the way Laurent responds to her. He's a devilish flirt with the older women in the congregation. But it always seemed like part of a bit. The way he acts with her, well, it reminds me of how he behaves with me. Cheeky, smiley, his eyes examining one piece of her at a time. I'm not sure if it's jealousy or my mind playing tricks on me, but I've never eaten so fast as I have during the last 3 meals with the two of them. I've run into Emily on her own in the hall. She nearly jumped out of her skin, picking at her fingernails and staring down at her toes. It took every ounce of my reserve to not grab her chin and pull her attention towards me. It's like something in me knows what she needs. Direction, stability, someone to take control. Why the fuck do I know that? Why the fuck do I want that person to be me? Being around her alone is too much. Being around her and Laurent at the same time, actual torture. My skin becomes too hot, my blood pumps too thick for my heart, and I must remove myself to catch my breath. Maybe this is a test from God, and he failed. I blamed my distraction on the missing cook. Now we have a replacement, and I'm even worse off. I shouldn't have excuses. I should be able to give God my full attention regardless of my situation. I need to pray, longer and harder than I've ever prayed, but right now I need a fucking drink. I continue my search through the top cabinets until I find the old bottle of communion wine I saved for a rainy day. Thank you, Lord. I whisper as I yank the cork off and take a giant swig from the bottle. The liquid runs down my throat, immediately giving me a fraction of relief, but it's not enough. My mind still jitters and my hands shake like a negative charge, desperate to get to the positive under my sleep pants. Oh. I need to get out of this house. They're too close. I need to be alone with God. I step out into the night, cringing when the kitchen door shuts louder than I anticipated. I trudge through the rows of produce until I find a good spot between the tomato and cucumber crops. The moon shines, an odd orange glow overhead, and I stare at it quizzically as I make myself comfortable, propping my head up with my arms as I continue drinking my wine. It doesn't take long for the wine to lighten things around me, and I breathe in relief. My hands still shake, even though it's like my cock is another entity entirely. The devil begging me to take hold, it would work, jerking myself off. I'd feel relief, but it wouldn't last long. It wouldn't be worth the Hail Marys later. God, why is this happening to me? I ask out loud into the noisy woodland night around me. You have been disobedient, a deep voice responds. What? I pop up into a seated position looking around the field. Yes, very disobedient. To amend your sins, you must obey every command of your brother, Laurent. Oh, fuck off, I yelled.
Oh, fuck off!
Noticing his voice and a rustle from a cornstalk a few feet away. Laurent emerges from the brush, bent over in laughter. Leave me alone, I yell, falling back to the earth and swinging my arm over my eyes to hide my misery. Oh, come on, Laurent says between his laughter, stumbling over to me. Don't be mad at me. Why are you banging around in the kitchen if you didn't want me to follow you out here? I wasn't banging around. The door did shut harder than I anticipated, but I wonder if Laurent struggles to sleep as much as I am. You certainly woke me up. He plops down on the ground next to me, reaching over for the bottle of wine. He's too close already, and the warmth of his body seeps through my pores. I scoot over, still annoyed with him, but hand the wine to him anyway. What are you doing out here? He asks. Clearly I came alone to talk to God. But aren't you so glad I answered instead? He asked before chugging the red wine. A drop falls down his chin, barely illuminated by the light of the orange moon. No, I'd rather the devil answer. I'm sure you would, you sadistic fuck. He says, pushing me before shoving the bottle back into my hand. You sadistic fuck.
Motherfucker.
My hand. Back into my hand. What are you begging God for anyway? What troubles you? He lies on his side, his head propped up with an arm as he stares at me. I glance at him from the corner of my eye, the sight of him making my blood pump strangely. I return my attention to the dark field before me. I've been distracted. I thought not having to cook your own meals was the solution. Apparently it's not. It seems to be getting worse. Probably because the new cook has a pair of amazing tits. Laurent, I yell, slapping his arm and glancing around as if someone will overhear us. We never censor our talk around each other, but we're priests. We don't discuss attraction in such a way. His words cross a line we've never touched. Maybe we've tiptoed close, but it's never been said so openly.
Girl, they've touched each other's penises. I don't know why they're acting shy now.
They actually haven't yet, but...
Well, they need to hurry it up.
Well, they need to hurry. You're like, it's up on the edge of my fucking seat.
I'm on the edge of edging. Excuse me. Oh my god, no, I'm the burper. I sound like a stereotypical faggot when I said that.
He sighs as if exhausted. Oh, don't act so holy. I see the way you look at her. You're a man, Robert. I don't judge. I'm not just a man. I'm a man of God.
Man of God.
Even God was tempted during the 40 days and 40 nights. I pondered for a moment, examining him from the corner of my eyes. He does have a point. It's not a sin to be distracted. It's not a sin to want to thrust my cock so deep into Emily's throat until she gags around me.
I just need those two sentences to not occur simultaneously after each other. Like, we go from 40 nights to 40 days to slipping my cock.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, fuck.
Let me restart since you interrupted me.
I'm sorry.
It's not a sin to want to thrust my cock so deep into Emily's throat until she gags around me, calling me her god, worshipping me as I wring the moisture from her heavenly cunt.
That made me need to go brainwash myself. Holy fuck, that was a dirty sentence.
It's not even a sin to wish Laurent was there too. To have them both take turns running their tongues from my tip to my base.
That's gross.
No, it's not a sin at all.
My tip to my base.
I'm imagining the base of a car like...
Tip to my base. That sounds like a Lana Del Rey album. Tip to my base.
No, it's not a sin at all. Maybe this isn't a test. Maybe this is a lesson to show me what a common person dreams of. I can be strong. I can withstand temptation, no matter how hard. And right now, I'm definitely hard.
From the tip to my base.
All I can think of in my head right now is I'm all about that bass.
I'm all about that tip to my base. To my base. When Meghan Trainor does too much coke. All about that bass. And tip to base.
No, when Meghan Trainor does too much cock.
When Meghan Trainor gets too pregnant. No, Meghan Trainor when she's fucking ovulating. I want to go from that tip to that base to the base.
I'm right, aren't I, Laurent?
Want you to sit on my face and my face.
Laurent asked, after I haven't responded for several minutes, "No, you're not right." He gasped, "Father, are you lying to me?" It's not her tits, it's her lips that drive me crazy. Laurent pops up to a seated position, screeching into a laugh. "There you are, my boy. That's what I like to hear.
My boy, Mr. Krabs?
I know the way he says that makes me want to fucking slit my wrist.
Me too.
He slaps my arm and I grab his hand, pulling him back down next to me. "Shut up, you're going to wake the whole town."
You're gonna whack his pee-pee.
He foams his mouth, turning to me with eyes creased in a watery laugh. I'm sorry, he whispers. I can't help it. He's so joyous, so full of life. I shake my head, breaking out in a quiet laugh. "What?" he asked, reaching out behind him, pulling a cucumber from the vine and bringing it to his lips before taking a loud crunchy bite. "You're ridiculous." "Yes, but only because you love it." He pats my cheek. "My mission from God is to bring you joy." I reach behind me, feeling for something to sink my teeth into. My fingers graze a tomato, ripe and firm.
Oh, fuck.
I bring it to my mouth and take a bite, mimicking Laurent. "What a simple life you live. Here I am, leading the lost souls to God while you laze about, making jokes about tits. You must be God's favorite." Tomato juice drips down my chin, and Laurent reaches over to wipe it, laughing. "You're definitely God's favorite. He made me just to serve you." I roll away from him and stare back up at the starry night sprinkled amongst the orange-hued sky. The wine has settled around me, making my limbs and eyelids heavy. I barely register my words, sleep winning the war on my consciousness. If only you could truly serve me the way I choose. Laurent murmurs something next to me, his voice as sleepy as mine, but I don't register his words, and I just drift off to a peaceful sleep. I like how they're cock-blocking us, and they were out of fuck, and so it's like they're cock-blocking us.
They're jamming our clams, Maddie.
Sorry, not enough. Anyway.
I feel like the next episode, they're going to turn into vegetables.
The next one is Laurent again.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye,
We'll
guys.
see you guys later.